Whew, those gangs are kind of tough, though. Scared of big books. You're off to bed. Same time game? Yes. So, yeah. We'll continue this on Thursday. Same time, 8 p.m. Central Time. And hopefully we'll finish it. If we finish it early enough, we'll start The Wolf Among Us. That's a fairly short game, so it shouldn't take too long. If we get done with The Wolf Among Us early before the 7th, because the 7th is when Zoria comes out, we might do a demo. I'll find a demo to play or something if we have enough time. All right, where the hell?
Standing by.
That was lame. I don't think I've ever seen these guys possess anybody before. It's just insane. Love it. Oh, bro. Oh, hello. That. Okay, where? Go to here. Gotta come over here. See if I find our hiding place. Oh yes, yeah. It's gonna continue. Oh jeez, scare me every time you do that. Whoa. is up there. It's pissed at something. I guess we gotta go through them. Yep. That worked out pretty good. Let's see. Must be over here. Oh. What's this? Maybe.
Not quite.
Oh, you can do it. Can I get this thing to line up? It's not like I can go any further away.
Not quite the right alignment. I need a better angle.
I hear like a noise, but I can't seem to get it. Oh, hey, dang it. How you doing? There we go. Gosh, that was hard to find. Somewhere around here, huh? Oh, we're no longer there. It's around here. So if we go too far, I don't have it. It's not around here. It's down below. Oh, we'll try down below, maybe. here, maybe? I don't know. It's well hidden.
This is it. Seeker is behind this wall. Let the veil of unknowing be lifted. Let us see through the eyes of Grace Pennington.
Nice.
Ceridian?
You're surprisingly slow, even for a Banisher. You're late. Or early.
I'm right on time.
At last we find you.
Missed me that much, did you? You could have hurried. You always think you have more time, and suddenly you don't.
It wasn't in vain. We have come far and learned much.
I hope so. But don't think you have it all figured out. You're still Banishers, after all.
We are indeed, Grace.
So, you know.
Yeah, I killed your dad.
When I asked if you'd known Deborah Comenius, you denied it. Why?
Seeker never met Deborah. Grace did. I am no longer Grace, and I don't like to speak for her. Deborah was Grace's teacher. She encouraged her to be herself, to become who I am now. They did not know one another, but without Deborah, I'd have never met Ceridian. And with Ceridian, my entire life changed. Deborah suffered terribly, and the fate she met was exactly the fate I fled. I accept it now. I accept it all. Ceridian has left a hollow, and I am called to fill it. I accept. I am ready for my role in this world. Are you ready for yours?
We looked for you everywhere. Why did you leave the Maya marshes?
I needed time, silence, my own space.
Hidden away behind Lammy Haskell's dissimulation spell.
Oh, you know about that. It held a full 7 years. Isn't that impressive? This is the place where I embrace solitude. This is where I made it a strength.
It's cold.
Did Ceridian find you here?
Not physically. I dreamed of her. I dreamed of the Maya marshes. So, I went there. And I found the island.
Quite the thing. Meet your dream in person.
I suppose so. At the time, I was more focused on the fun I'd had getting to the island.
Also,
Our first dance. I admit I ran away. But we have danced many times since then. Old Mosshead, Ceridian and me.
You learned magic by yourself.
Not really. Not at all. First, Lammy Haskell's forbidden books told me that magic was real. They say you must look out for the quiet kids. And that was me and Lammy. Reading those books opened my eyes to worlds of wonder. But I did not learn witchcraft until Ceridian found me. Lammy showed me the view from the prison window, but my mistress walked me right out the door.
Lammy was relieved to hear you're well.
he talked about paying you a visit.
When I was exiled, he was the only one who'd help. Sweet boy. But now is not the time for visitors. Later, perhaps. Later, when you have lifted the curse.
Oh, yeah.
The boy will be disappointed. He has a thing for witchery. The time has come for us to go back to New Eden and face the nightmare.
Yes. Balance must be restored. You must face your fate and end the curse.
Ceridian said the only way back was through the void. But the pond seems broken. We need your help.
Of course you do.
We're listening.
Remember Ceridian's words. If you were to defeat the nightmare, your hearts must be open to each other. No barriers. Your bond must be strong.
We've been arguing.
We've never been stronger.
This void breach is not like the others. This one leaks. This one sits at the rotten core of the entire region. You must leave whatever still burns in your hearts at the threshold. If you don't, the void will kill you.
Do you know where in New Eden Town the void shall lead us?
The trick is to focus on your happiest memories and let them take you there. At least that's how it's always worked for me.
We'll try.
And when at last you succeed, I too shall return to New Eden Town. I shall see you there.
Alright. Alright. Now we gotta go all the way back.
And with that, we'll take our leave.
Bring peace to this troubled land and your troubled hearts, my friends. I know it's not easy.
We have to be
hear,
pretty close if we're going
especially
back
when
to
it's me
New
saying
Eden
it.
right now. So
On the contrary.
Thank you, Seeker. We'll do our best.
What's that?
That is not your concern.
I like your new place a lot better than the old one.
I was a different person then.
I'll just take your stuff. Oh, about Mosshead. I miss my mistress so much, more than anything. I miss her teaching and her presence. Am I ready? I know she prepared me for something, but for what? There are many things I don't see clearly. Why did Ceridian remain so elusive when I asked about what now awaits me? I totally never believed her when she told me so many mysteries were in her. I'm convinced she only tried to protect me by refusing to respond when I insisted. After the final meeting, it was obvious she knew exactly who Mosshead was. The way the Spectre checked his watch, the anger in his voice, even his name, all saw. Was that spirit some uncanny horde incarnation of my father? I remember every word from one of Ceridian's most obscure teachings. The unbalance to be so strong, even the dead may come back from a future he already faced. Old Mosshead, some punishment conceived for me by the nightmare, hiding in New Eden. What did Ceridian exactly knew about the events to come? I already faced. Like all the other inhabitants of New Eden, I'm afraid my fate relies on a thing hiding in New Eden meeting house soon enough. Or go there. Need to go and have a good night. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, Matthias. You have a good night. Volcods of Roanoke. To this day, my exploration of the New World has been a succession of disappointment and frustration, despite months of searching through the colonies, and contrary to the hypothesis I have formulated after studying John White's report, I found no trace of Volcods or any other type of vampire. Roanoke Island turned to be deserted and abandoned even by its native population. Continuing my investigation further north, I tried to find this mysterious Crescent Island, which according to the local sailors had recently vanished. Once again, my searches proved fruitless. Despite my most recent maps, there is no islands to be found, and I was left with the strangest feeling, as a malignant power soared upon the water to divert approaching ships. Everything here is so different from European society, even the roots are rooted in the same occult traditions. Still, I am convinced the terrible mysteries lurked upon these unknown coasts and lands. Everywhere I go, under the veneer of faith and purity so typical of the New World colonies, I read traces of the occult in every presence. I have compiled in these pages a fruit of my research and observations. I hope they will help other brothers in the years to come. For more than ever, I remain convinced that the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole needs more local watchers capable of cross-referencing information. Must keep a watchful eye on the phenomena that will have already been taking place or will soon take place here. If they are not already hiding among mortals, I won't be long until the blood drinkers settle here. Our watchers must investigate the report signs of implementation before deciding if we shall call for a ban on the dragon. As soon as I am back in England, I will ask for volunteers among the brothers to settle the oversea colonies and discreetly pursue our sacred mission. Lucius Raspberry.
This will be useful.
Sure for what? I would love for them to have another, make another game.
She's the
of this.
custodian now. May she have all the wisdom of her mentor and more.
I wish I had half the wisdom of mine.
You're not as stupid as you sound. You'll be fine.
I don't know about that. Seems like could be a lot. Even if it's not a DLC, seems like there could just be a lot that they could do. For like other games too. Of hauntings and stuff like that. Alright, so we want to go this way.
Ready to walk through it if you are.
You're about to enter the Void Bridge to New Eden Town. Once you have crossed it, you will not be able to return. Beyond this point, you cannot acquire new essences, upgrade your equipment, or change Red and Antea's fate, except by loading previous save. Let's do it.
Wait.
Changing the mind again?
This is it, isn't it?
This is it.
You always think you have more time. And suddenly, you don't.
Do you have regrets?
If there's one thing I've learned while working as a banisher, and working with you, it's that people look through the world through whatever lens they believe is the right one. And that leaves no room for regrets. We all make mistakes. We all work with what we have. So no regrets. My lens today is not the same as my lens back then. I've made peace with my own life.
Are you saying people can change?
Don't get ahead of yourself. I had a good life. We had a good life.
I'm gonna miss you so very much.
There's much to do between here and goodbye. Let's go do it. Thank you for standing by my side through it all. For everything. Into the fray then.
Always. What is it?
Baggage I may need to finally face. Let's press on. Stay watchful. Spectres are still drawn to you.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, I got a skill point that I
You
can't do
chose
anything
the
with, I don't think.
schoolhouse too.
Of course. Our last night together.
I knew it. And now the question is, how do we reach it?
It's cool.
I like your doll. What are you doing?
This is Aleja. She is a witch, and she is running away from the Spanish soldiers. She had a horse, but he died. He was an old friend.
Maybe
Dang.
we can build her a raft.
What the?
Wait, what? Are they gonna change the map on me and stuff while I'm running through it? That's gonna be interesting.
Patience, Antea. You know that we have to be twice as good as them to get half of what they have. I can't stand anymore.
Shall we?
I think your mother is jealous of you.
I'm better than she was a mage. Of course she is.
We could train in secret. Practice when she's not looking.
These are memories from my childhood. But why here?
We had it. There we go. Oh, there could be a fight here.
There's more of. Reinforcements.
She does so much more damage than
I'm
Red
right
does.
here, you know. Over there, a passageway.
Why not?
The paths form and reform. Your passageway's already gone.
This place has a plan for us, and I suspect we may not like it.
It's just us here, Antea.
Damn it!
The void centers in on us. Perhaps you've been thinking about your past and memories are manifesting.
Or the other way around.
It's the allergies here in the void.
Move it, Red!
Piss off!
Ow!
Ready and waiting. Rory,
Don't laugh at me.
Calendre is here.
Your childhood friend is here.
What passed for my friend.
Right. We leave now. You explain later.